Today we are in Kirkpatrick Farms, located in Aldie, Virginia, checking out this awesome neighborhood, which in my opinion is one of the best bang for your bucks in Aldie. It is a neighborhood that was built in the early 2000s. This home specifically was built in 2006. And I think it's a great deal because a lot of these other neighborhoods in Aldie are all relatively new. Willowsford and Hartland, two of the brand new neighborhoods in Aldie, are going to have a lot newer houses, some nicer updates inside, but you're going to pay for it in price point as well as competition. They're all very, very sought after. To get into some of those neighborhoods, you're talking about an average sales price of $1.5, $1.6 million. And although they are a little bit newer, a lot of people that are those move-up buyers, maybe coming from smaller single-family homes or townhomes, just don't have that type of cash and capital to put into a new home. So this is a great option. I think the price point compared to what you're getting square footage-wise and finishes-wise are a great option here in Kirkpatrick Farms. This home is listed for $1.175 million. Give you a little bit of information on it. 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, just over 4,600 square feet, built in 2006, like I said, and it is just under 0.21 acres. But once you get in the back, we'll check it out soon. It feels a lot bigger than that. All right, so jumping into the house tour, one thing that I absolutely love about this house that I wanted to feature right off the bat is that huge 2-floor ceiling with the fireplace stretching all the way from the ground all the way up to the ceiling. The more and more that we are taking buyers out in this area, and the more open houses that we're holding and getting a chance to talk to hundreds of buyers through these type of things, they all want this extra floor space where it's not quite square footage that you're paying for, but it's going to make every room feel so much bigger. So not only are the ceilings a great height in here, but that 2-story family room is really sought after, and it's becoming something that a lot of buyers are asking for. And if you're not having it on some of your houses, sometimes they're almost just shying away from it. But working our way back into the kind of the back left-hand corner of this house is an office. You've got some really good woodwork and trim work that I wanted to highlight in some of the built-ins here. We did paint this house, just a fresh coat of paint throughout, just bright white, and it makes every room just a little bit brighter and pop. I think you're going to start to see some of the grays start to fade out a little bit here in 2025, and some of the bright whites are going to come back in. Working our way over to the right side of the house is the kitchen. You've got your granite countertops, a brand new fridge, a cooktop, double oven. It's a great space, a ton of cabinetry surrounding this entire kitchen. You've got a couple windows letting in some natural sunlight, and you've got the great plantation shutters, has window treatments located on them as well. So give you a little bit of that privacy, but I think they also look nice and clean and slick. The island is also a pretty good size. You've got cabinetry on both the front and back of it just for extra storage space. I don't think you're going to run out of storage. There is a little pantry also situated just off the kitchen. So in terms of storing all of your foods, all of your pots, pans, small appliances, microwave, toaster, ovens, everything, you're going to have room for it here. And then just off of the kitchen is a small eat-in kitchen area. A lot of folks don't want to use that dining room every single meal, so it's nice to have that dedicated space. Wanted to give you a look at the plantation shutters because, again, I'm a huge fan of these. I think they are an added element to any house that you put in, and if you're doing an entire room like this, they're definitely not cheap either, so always want to make sure to point those out. Just off of the kitchen and the second back stairwell is a brand new washer and dryer. We open it up to give you a feel for just all the bells and whistles that are on that baby. I know mine isn't that nice and new, but having that washer located underneath of the actual washer as kind of your second compartment is pretty cool. A big 2-car garage, a little bit of storage up above already built in for you that the owners are leaving behind. But I wanted to show you the backyard because I mentioned that this home is 0.21 acres, and that is what you're going to find in Kirkpatrick Farms is a lot of these smaller type lots. You're not going to get the big half-acre lots, but you're going to do the best that you can with what you're working with here. So once you walk down the stairs, there is a small sitting patio area. They've got some huge trees up for privacy, which I think is a great option, so that you're not looking maybe directly into your neighbors. And when I mentioned that this one's 0.21 acres, but it feels a lot bigger, this is the reason. So you're backing up to common space, you've got trees there, and this is shot in the dead of winter, where you can almost see another house back there. But you can imagine if this were the spring or summertime of the amount of trees that are going to be populated, and you're just going to get the full privacy back there as well. One big bonus feature about this is a full built-in kitchen back here. So you've got your trash can, you've got your huge, like 6-burner grill, I think it was. Just a great area to sit back here and entertain, whether you want some people hanging out over here in the sitting area, or you can set up the other way. Some of the solo stoves are some great options for some of those kind of portable fire pits these days of setting up whatever type of conversational or sitting areas you want. All right, so that about wraps up everything here on the first floor. I was talking about the neighborhood when we first walked in, but there was an amazing living room and then your formal dining room as well, and some great trim work throughout those two spaces. So again, it's got your formal living spaces, but it's a little bit open as well. And wanted to show you what the view looks like from up here. Again, that 2-story family room is something else. Really love it, and always love the dual staircase too. So 4 bedrooms, there are 4 of them up here on this level. There's a 1 extra bonus room down in the basement that is not quite a legal bedroom, but we'll get to that later. So right when you walk in, you've got 2 large windows letting in some natural sunlight, and then you've got this double-sided gas fireplace, which is really, really nice. Kind of leads you over to your sitting area. Again, just a great space. It's not one of those bedrooms that is a huge box and you're just kind of wondering, what do I do in this corner, or what do I do over here? It's got your defined little semi-separate living areas in that bedroom, and is really nicely done. Working our way into the bathroom, we've got your stand-up shower, your soaking tub, and then also your water closet tucked back in there. There's a small linen closet as well, and then your dual vanities, and a small little makeup type sitting area if you wanted to slide a little bench in there through your peace sign. And then also a small little medicine cabinet as well. So just a bunch of extra storage in here. It might not be exactly fully updated to your liking, but at this price point, I think you're leaving a lot of meat on the bone for any updates that you want to do in that bathroom. It's a great size, and you've got a great footprint to work around in there. So this is the largest of the 3 guest rooms, and it does have a full ensuite bathroom. So again, you've got your shower tub, toilet, sink, pretty standard in here. Every closet in this floor plan and model all have walk-in closets, which are nice. And then working our way over to the other side of upstairs are our Jack and Jill bedrooms. This one looks out the back of the house, so pretty private. And then working our way over to the other one, faces to the front of the house. But again, 2 large windows letting in that light, and we've got your Jack and Jill bathroom. But first, I'm going to show you the walk-in closets that made sure I wasn't lying on those. So walk-in closet, but then you've got your full Jack and Jill bathroom, the dual vanities kind of separate from the toilet and the shower. So if you are sharing this space, you don't have to worry about sharing the entire space. They've got it broken up for you a little bit. So hopefully you like that entire tour of upstairs. All the rooms are a pretty good size, and again, love that you have this 2-story open family room kind of looking down as well. We're going to work our way back down from the other staircase and kind of show you that. You'll get another look at the living room, the front door area, the hardwood floors, some of that trim work I was talking about as well, and then the living room, dining room area. Just off of the dining room is a small little butler's pantry. We've got it staged with a little Pellegrino water, but if you wanted to put your red wine or some of your bourbon collection back there, maybe some of the china from your wedding, it's great storage. But working our way downstairs, it is a fully finished basement, carpeted. There is a full wet bar down here, and it is a walk-up basement, so you will have access almost directly to that sitting area just outside of the grill, which is nice if you are entertaining in the basement / outside and you want to utilize both spaces without trekking all the way through your kitchen. You've got that option. But giving you a look of the wet bar back here, it is almost a full kitchen. You've got a dishwasher, a full mini fridge, you got your sink, and then all the storage you need. So if you did want to use this as a second in-law suite, or just a place to house some of your visitors that are staying maybe for a long stay. You've got plenty of room, and they'll be quite at home down here, I gotta say. The previous owners used this back room. They took out the storage units and area, and they put in a small gym. And then this is the actual other bedroom that I was speaking of, that although it does not have the egress window for the fire escape, you could use that for your guest room, and making sure that your guests have an extra space to stay but are a little bit situated away from the rest of the family upstairs. And then you've got a full bathroom too. So again, a great space. I'm going to work our way back upstairs as always during these tours and show you the kitchen and family room, because those are the two big hangout spots that you probably care the most about the house. So we always like to do another focus on those. But again, this is Kirkpatrick Farms. HOA here is $124 a month. It covers your outdoor pool, clubhouse, walking trails, pretty much everything that a normal HOA would, but you're not paying $250, $300 a month. I'm Stephen Ellis with Ellis Properties. Be sure to follow us for all the great places to live and things to do here in Northern Virginia.